What's up, y'all? It's Poppin'. It's D. About to react to this vid by Coffeezilla. Oh, this is the same guy who exposed Logan for his crypto scam, right? This vid is called Exposing Logan Paul versus Dillon Danis. Okay, someone sent me this vid and said that I need to get another perspective on, this whole Logan versus Dillon situation. So, okay, but we'll see him expose them both. Let's do it. Let's watch.
Scammer versus scammer showdowns are here, and they're using my investigations to try to hype their fight. All right, then. I guess I'm going to use their fight to hype their crimes. Or at least what should be crimes. Let's break this down.
Yo, you don't read contracts, huh?
No.
No, that's
I get people to do that for you, buddy.
You
Not
got
like
caught
you.
for scamming. Where were those people when you got caught for scamming?
I didn't scam nobody. You
You literally signed a contract that said I am agreeing to scamming my audience. Scamming Danis, huh? Dylan, the difference between you and I is
y'all both
I'm rectifying my situation.
How?
And I didn't scam anyone.
How?
I never made a single token.
Me either.
Dollar. I never
Yeah,
sold
my
a token. Nah, bro.
My
This will
you
prove
bought that
itself.
private jet with people's
And I'm
money.
rectifying my situation.
By paying niggas back 5 to 10% of their investment, Logan, I don't think that's rectifying anything. 5 to 10% of my investment, you gonna try to get me back after you scam me? Whether you intentionally did it or not is irrelevant. Where's my money?
Actively. You scammed your f***ing audience on 20 separate occasions.
20 separate occasions.
Community notes checked your bro.
Okay, yeah.
Quote unquote.
I know.
Dillon Danis has also scammed his audience on several occasions.
I reassure you every single time I tweet.
All right, this clip is amazing. It's like Christmas came early for me and Santa got me something I didn't even know I wanted. These two con men are out here trying to decide which of them is the bigger piece of garbage. But not just that, which already brings a smile to my face. But to do it, they have to cite my research into the other person while also denying my research into their own scams. I couldn't have dreamed of a better scenario. They have to have this thrown in their face in what should be a big moment for them. They have this big fight. It's all exciting. And then they get reminded, hey, you're actually a scammer. Like Logan might have artist in his Twitter bio, but I love to remind him that the real kind of artist he is a con artist. And the funny thing is, the best they can hope for in this scenario is just to make the other guy look worse. Like, nobody looks good here. They just have to say, like, I didn't scam as bad as you did.
Yeah,
like, for instance, Logan literally brings up my website, Scam by Dillon Danis, where I show 20 crypto projects Dillon promoted for money that are in the toilet now. And Dillon's only response to that is not that he didn't do it. His response has to be, hey, that same guy who caught me also caught you scamming with CryptoZoo. And then Logan has to pretend with this fake smile he plastered on the whole time, like, oh, I'm rectifying it, bro. Which, of course, he's not. He hasn't paid anyone. So this whole thing it's been very special for me to watch my evidence get thrown in their face by another.
So he hasn't even paid anyone. He's just offering to pay them 5 to 10%. I got this figure from Jamari's video, by the way, which take that with a grain of salt. I don't think Jamari's doing the most thorough research at all, but I don't expect him to. Y'all got to keep in mind, we're YouTubers. We are not fucking CNN. So whenever you're like, well, this isn't right or this isn't credible, we're here for entertainment. If you want to research this, whatever we're fucking talking about, and get more information and get accurate data, you do that. We're here for shits and giggles. This is not to be taken as serious as y'all be trying to make it. I don't think a lot of y'all understand that.
Guy who also got caught. But as funny as that moment was for me, I
I
didn't want to just leave it there at this level of
Don't
drama.
ask me.
Because right now, that's what this is to them. It's drama to use to hype a fight. Which scumbag will get knocked out? Pay to find out. But I think that's the wrong place to leave it, because people are just gonna get carried away with this rivalry thing, like, oh, I hate Logan more, so I gotta support Dillon, or vice versa. I've seen a lot of that. They think just because Dillon Danis is dunking on the guy they don't like, Logan Paul, that he's super cool now. Or they think Dillon's gone too far with Logan's fiance, so I support Logan now. If you think either of those things, you're being conned. I mean, that's the grift. Why do you think they got the two most unlikable people on the planet to fight? They want to make you pick a side. When the truth is, they're just both terrible. And so, in the spirit of talking about their scams, since they brought it up, I wanted to remind people about that, what they're really about. Dillon Danis, as we said, promoted 20 crypto scam projects for money. But the funny thing is, I don't know if I emphasized a lot, we stopped looking after 20. I mean, trying to find the
more.
total number was like counting raindrops. And here's more scams that we missed just to prove my point. And more, and more, and more, and more.
And he's
And then
still
on the other
broke?
side of the table, you have Logan Paul.
I mean, I don't know his financial situation, but these are the claims that's being made is that he ain't got no goddamn money. So how you scamming and you still broke? That boggles my mind, child.
To pretend CryptoZoo
He's
was
being
his
rich
only
scam.
scam, and he never profited from these scams. But that's not true. Take Dinkdoink. He pumped and dumped that meme coin and made money. Here's him buying it, then he promoted it, and then he sold it. He also hyped up Elon Gate, and then dumped that coin.
It's all good. Elon Gate made me rich. Elon Gate, baby. Let's go. Elon Gate told me.
Here he is pumping and dumping another coin called F Elon. Made about 100K with that tweet. So this guy's not some one-time scammer or somebody who got mixed up with a bad person. He is a bad person. And there's even stuff I have in my files, which I guess I'll just drop here, even though it probably should be a whole separate series or video. I'm just so bored with this grifter that I can't be bothered. You know, it's just after you document the, fifth or sixth thing, it's kind of hard to get excited about it. But I'll put it here. Did you guys ever hear of when he promoted this crypto coin called OMI?
OMI, I think is like another one.
Bro.
Am I good?
What are you saying? You have the same weird little coins that no one's ever heard of yet as me.
Let's
You
go.
have OMI?
Yeah, bro.
Shut the up.
Shut up, dude. No way. This totally isn't planned at all to pump this coin so we can make money on our young audience. Now, I know you might want to give him the benefit of the doubt there, but that reaction was so fake that even their co-host, Mike, who's Logan's whipping boy, can't help but be skeptical that this was all a little too rehearsed.
But I want a bunch of that.
Y'all didn't put him in on it?
Pokemon.
Y'all definitely talk about this.
No, I swear, on my kid.
On my kids, we've never talked about this. What a charming guy. Well, what if I told you I had video evidence of them talking about
Wow, you put that on your
colluding
kid, bum.
behind the scenes before their podcast went live to you guys?
Yo, Ben, we need some more of these Kobe's.
Please, bro, please. EOD, if possible.
Yeah.
Because we have an episode going tomorrow where we talk very highly of Omi, and I wouldn't be surprised if that caused some traction.
Let's go.
Only a wagon.
Let's go.
Logan
put
Paul
that on your
hanging out with the
fucking
guy
child?
he's never talked about Omi with before. Remember, on my kid's life. And they say, hey, we need to buy more of these Akomi or Omi. More, as in they've bought it before, meaning they've talked about it. And the guy they're talking to, by the way, is Ben Gadenzi, who is selling these coins to influencers privately at a discount behind the scenes. And then those people, a lot of them would just dump it on the market and hurt retail. And worst of all, they mention the fact they know it's going on the podcast. And that's the reason they want to buy it early, because they know, quote, I wouldn't be surprised if that caught some traction. It's just blatant market manipulation. But some people might say, hey, don't be so critical. He did say not financial advice.
No.
OMI, this is not financial advice. You know what OMI is at right now, right?
It's like fractions. It's hundreds of a penny.
It's 0.003. This they didn't pay me to do this. They should. I'll reach out to them, but
We'll take free coins.
See, he said not financial advice, and that he wasn't paid for this. Although he said he was going to try to get paid for this. Does that make it a get out of jail free card? Well, let's look at the impact. Obviously, insiders like Logan and Chase got in early and bought it up, realizing that it probably was going to catch some traction when they came out on this coin totally normally and not in a planned way. In fact, one guy sent him $852,000 right before the podcast, saying, we'll be on YouTube and I'll be pushing it hard on my socials as well. Logan then posts the episode with a cash emoji saying, broke to millionaire in 14 days, watch or bankruptcy. More not financial advice.
Wow.
And what happened next? I think anyone
Went
could
to the
have
moon.
predicted. This is the price chart of Omi. The dot on the left is where they told you to buy. The miserable line down is where we are now. Omi is down 99%.
Damn.
Meaning if you put in $1, it would currently be worth less than a penny. So, yeah, I could go on all day.
So they let it go
These
to the
pump and dump
moon, then they
scams,
dumped it.
these promotions that were paid and not disclosed.
Shit.
But the point is, with all this stuff, while it is amusing to watch these scammers call each other scammers, this isn't drama. In most societies, it would be considered, I don't know, like a crime. But, you know, for some reason, the crypto has the Justice Department confused. So I don't know what's going to happen, but Logan and Dillon have a very long history of scamming fans. So I'm not on either of their sides. I hope they face justice for what they've done. And I hope I've hijacked a bit of the conversation, a bit of the hype from their dumb fight to shine a light on their many scams.
Damn. Scammers! I mean, I never trusted Logan from the jump. Let's be clear. I said in previous videos he ain't shit, all right? But as far as the Logan versus Dillon situation when it comes to the lawsuit and getting his woman involved, that's where I was on Logan and his wife's side. Because I'm like, that's not cool what Dillon is doing as far as exposing her and bringing her into the nonsense. So that opinion still stands. But yeah, he ain't shit. I never thought this man was perfect whatsoever. They both are scammers. But I still want Logan to knock out Dillon. So I guess we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!